Hi guys!
Today we're gonna do a smoky eye that won't make you look like you just got punched in the face or like you're a retired raccoon mom. Usually you want to wash your face, but if for some reason it's like, noon or something and you already washed in the morning, you can always just use micellar water or something. So you just put on a cotton pad. And I know what you're gonna say.
My face is clean, I washed it this morning.
Like, I washed my face this morning, I promise. But like, ew. And we're just gonna do our regular skincare products now. Sit with them for a bit so that your skin absorbs it. But what I like to do is start with a pencil. So basically, this one is black. You can also use a dark brown if you don't want to go too dark. But you're basically gonna make a line along your lash line, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna smudge this out anyway. Okay, after you've done the line, I know it looks like trash right now, but don't you worry. And we're gonna blend with a really tiny brush. Try not to go like too far down here to blend. You just have to go at the very edge, which is the part that you actually want to blend. Once you kind of got the shape that you kind of want, I'm just gonna blend with a different brush. This is a little fluffier and bigger. Just gonna blur the line up here. Then we're gonna add more eyeliner again. I'm just gonna blend again. I'm gonna use the small brush first, and especially in the area that I want it to be like sharper. When you're blending, you want to try to keep like a certain shape in mind. Don't just kind of go all over the place. So try to keep your emotions like uniform. You just go side to side, following the shape that you want to have at the end. We're gonna go back with the bigger one again, buff the edges a bit. You see kind of like how the shape stops here. I actually don't want that because my eye is a little bit hooded. So when I close it, it looks fine. When you open it, you see how there's like a little gap here. So I'm just gonna, with my eye open, and this still has product on it, I'm just gonna follow a straight line from the wing to the eyelid. Okay, now we're gonna go for eyeshadow. First, I'm gonna use like a light shade to just put all over the lid. We'll go for Innocent. This one. Just gonna grab some and put it all over the part that's not black. That's gonna help us as a transition shade, and it'll make the really dark blend nicer and seem seamless. If you don't want to go straight for black, you can always go for like a dark like brown. They all kind of look the same, but they're not. We'll go for the purple one. Yeah, let's do purple. You're gonna start placing it at the very bottom of like your lash line. First, concentrate it the most. Okay, now that we got the base of this, I'm just gonna use the same brush that we used to lower the lid. You don't put anything on this brush, you just use it to blend the eyeshadow you just put. Different brush, and grab a different shade that is in like the same kind of color range. So I'm just gonna go for the one right beside it and put that where it kind of like connects between the part that's nothing and the black part. Keep opening and closing your eye just to check that it looks okay. And when you're adding the color, you want to make sure you're not going to the bottom here, because what that does is you're picking up the black and bringing it upwards, and then it's all gonna mix together and it's gonna look muddy. You just want to keep blending until you get rid of that like harsh line that we don't want there. And I'm just gonna add a bit more of the shade here in the under eye area, just to connect it to the rest of the look. And you just want to make sure that the bottom, so you see how there's like a gap right now between the bottom of this and then the actual line up here. So we're just gonna fix that. This is very edgy. Holy. Now looking at this, I see that I kind of want it to be less dark in this area here. Basically, I'm just gonna use a Q-tip, a dry Q-tip. Don't add makeup remover because then you're gonna have a really hard time putting anything else there. I'm just gonna go for, I think this one, because it's a little bit darker. Put it where the darkness is. So with a smaller brush, I'm just gonna go in for a lighter one. Just probably gonna go with this one in the inner part of this, just to brighten it up a bit. We're gonna bring it all around the shape. I'm just gonna leave it at this because if you keep messing with something over and over again, you're just gonna mess it up. So do the other eye and then I'll come back. That's the eyes. The eyeshadow at least. We're just gonna add a little bit of a liner. I usually would use like gel or liquid eyeliner, but I'm just gonna use the pencil because I got it here already anyways. We're just gonna go just along the lash line. And I actually don't want to go past this point because this is where the lighter part starts. So I'm just gonna leave it. You can even add in here a little bit if you want. And always make sure that your fingers are clean because the last thing you want is to put on concealer, foundation, whatever with your finger and for it to be black, right? So we want that. When you put concealer after eyeshadow, try to make sure that you stay a little bit far away from it and just blend it closer, because if you add it right on it and you accidentally go too high, it's gonna be really hard to fix that. And I'm just gonna blend with my finger, spray myself with some setting spray. Try to not put too much like around the eyes. Just a little. I was gonna do my eyebrows, but I'm looking at them and they look very extreme already, really dark because of the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna leave them the way they are. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and then that's it. I don't like it that you're sitting right there.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna powder my under eye area. I'm just gonna finish with the blush. So for blush, you're basically just gonna follow your cheekbone and move forward with it. And you wanna just go in one sweeping motion. And I'm gonna bring it into the forehead. Just kind of warm up the face. For my lips, I'm just gonna line it with a dark-ish shade. This is called Spice by MAC or Makeup Forever, I'm not sure.
Make sure you put it in the corner as well.
You just want to fill in after you've lined. Just fill in a little bit. And then we're just gonna take a brush and buff it out. Usually you want to use a smaller brush, but I don't have one, so I'm just using this. When you're done blurring out the line, it makes like a little wash of a color that is softer than if you just use lipstick. And then I'm gonna grab this lip gloss by Lip Gloss. I don't know who this is by. It's okay. We're just gonna put some on my finger. And then on my lips, gonna tap it from the center out. Wipe your finger off, just so you don't get everything sticky. Then I'm gonna go in with the lip liner just a little bit. Where the fuck did it go? Oh. And just redefine a few of the lines. I see it's a little bit shiny here, so I'm just gonna quickly powder. Do you see it? It's shiny. Are you proposing? Oh, you moved the camera. Sorry. So I'm just gonna use a small brush, just because it's a small area of my face with more setting powder, and just go only where I want the shine to not be. This is the final look. It's very dramatic. I didn't mean for it to be this dramatic, but that's just how it turned out. I'm okay with it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally gonna take it off and then go to bed in like 5 minutes, bitch. If you want to see more tutorials, just subscribe. I'll probably be posting hopefully 3 times a week, but if not, just twice.
Roll in camera.
Action!
So guys, like, subscribe, and share this channel, and help my friend to, you know, get more followers and publicize her.
Publicize her?